So a couple times this last week, I made some posts relating to our past and how we should be able to handle that and how we perceive it. And the important thing about this is that it's very hard to measure how we change, how our personality changes, how our self-awareness changes, how our connection with all of our emotions change. And that can make or break a lot of things, especially the way that we grow. The important part is looking back and seeing those changes. The person I am today is not even close to the person I was 10 years ago. Not even close. The person I was 10 years ago was convinced that masculinity had something to do with my pride and being tough and not showing my emotions. And all I knew how to do was to stay away from those emotions. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. To push away anything that was negative, to push anything away that was painful and made me suffer because it wasn't what I was supposed to do as a male. I wasn't supposed to feel those things. So, looking back and knowing who I was then and how little I knew about not so much the world, but how aware I was of myself, not only how far I've grown, but how far I'm capable of growing now. Because the more self-aware I get, the more in depth I will understand who I am and what I'm meant for. So, who I am now, I understand vulnerability. I understand that it's okay to be vulnerable. I understand what emotional intelligence is, but I have a better compassion for myself and I have a better compassion for the rest of the world. And so knowing what I know now compared to what I knew 10 years ago, I'm not even the same person. I'm not even close. And I can guarantee you that you are too, that you're changed, that you're different. And if you think that you're not, you have to take the time to look back and see what you've done and see what you've changed. Even if you're in a darker spot now, I guarantee that you've learned things. I guarantee that there's 10 years that have put you in a place of more self-awareness and more ability to be resistant and to adapt to what you are now, or to what the world feeds you now. So, pay attention to your past. Don't be afraid to dig into it. It's for reflection. And give gratitude to what you are now. And be grateful that you have grown and you have made it this far. I promise you, it will do you wonders and it will make you realize how much stronger you are, how much smarter you are, how much more effective you are, and how much you've grown. Because that, realizing that you've grown, is so important to continued growth. All of us want to be worthy and have some sort of positive effect on this world. We want to have connection. So, step back. Look at your life 10 years ago. See where you were then. See where you are now. And whatever you've endured and whatever you've come across has been for the greater good. Your past has its purpose. Don't ignore it.